Want to talk to you a little bit about tomatoes and how to stake them up. This is in one part of the property, and I used the traditional tomato cages. They did not work well. This one has fallen over. I've had to put other things in there, wood and different things like that to hold them up. This one here, it's only hanging on because I have a wood stake there helping to hold it up. So they just kind of outgrow them, and they've not worked really well. They've helped some, but not enough. Not staking your tomatoes can cause some other problems. I've got a little patch here, and some of those are down on the ground. I have found that the ones that are going on the ground, they tend to get some of the tomatoes eaten more by bugs and slugs and different things like that. So make sure that next year that these get up off the ground. All right, this by far has been the best way to keep up our tomatoes this year. My son helped to get this fencing up. It's just regular standard fencing, and it has T-post on the end. And as the plants were growing, about each week, we come through and we just kind of weave the tomato as it's growing up through the fence. It has held them up, and we're able to get to the tomatoes better. We've had less loss from bugs, and this has been the best way we've been able to do it. We used some used fencing and old T-posts, so it didn't cost us really anything because it's something we already had on hand, and this is probably how we'll do it from now on.
Let's go see if the pawpaw's ready. Still look awful green, but best way to tell is give the tree a shake. So no, they ain't quite ready yet. Usually you'll see them start getting kind of a brown and black, but I'm about betting you here in the next couple weeks they'll be ready. Which I may pick them a little earlier because of the coons and possums and deer and everything else, and these goats, if they hit the ground, these goats and sheep, they'll eat them. Won't you, boy? Don't you hit me either. You okay? All right. You need a bath. So now I'm checking out the black walnut, and as you can see, they're about ready. My daughter and I, Reagan, we actually picked some up yesterday, which are some there on the ground there. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I really like walnuts, and really good, and like banana nut bread, or just eating them plain. I always wait till they fall on the ground. I don't really pick them off the tree, but if I don't get to them, the squirrels will. Which is kind of a nice thing to have a black walnut tree in your backyard. You just stick your 22 out the back window and pop. So this is what we do with our black walnuts. We just put them in the driveway, run over them a few times. As you can see, ran over this one. Now this will stain your hands, you get it on you, which I don't really care. But anyway, the hulls will come off of them eventually, and then you'll just be left with the walnut. You let it dry, and then you can crack them and eat them or store them or whatever you're going to do. Now, these hulls, I've seen people, they'll take these hulls and put them in water, and they'll soak their traps in it overnight, like their leg traps, and it'll help preserve it. And something else with black walnut, it's a herbicide, so hopefully this grass and everything that's around it, it'll start to die here in the driveway. So we're going to continue to clear some of the old fence row today. I'll be probably pruning a little bit, and I'll be wrapping some of this old wire up from the I don't know how much we'll be able to do today. I hear thunder in the background, and it is pretty hot out here. It's about 90, and I don't know how long the kids will be able to handle it. So, you okay, Philip? Reagan, you okay? Yeah. They're good for now. In case you guys are wondering why I ain't using a chainsaw on this, because of stuff like this. I've went through 5 chainsaw blades this past year because of hitting metal and stuff like this. So we get this cleared down some, then we'll be able to roll this up and use it for something else. Looks like it's getting ready to rain. Have you guys ever wondered why there's so many hunters and fishermen in the United States? Well, I think I found it in the Bible. So Proverbs 21:19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman.
We look forward to hearing from you. You can contact us by email at chamberlainff@gmail.com. Like us and subscribe to Facebook and YouTube at Chamberlain Family Farms. We're also available on Rumble at Chamberlain FF. We really look forward to hearing from you. Give us some ideas. Bye.